So on this video, I will show you how to use iterations, more precisely the parallel multi-instantiation. So as you can see, I'm on Bonita, and what you need to do then is go to a task. So select it, and then under General tab, you choose iteration, and then you can choose in here standard loop, parallel multi-instantiation, sequential multi-instantiation. So I'm going to choose parallel multi-instantiation. It allows to create multiple instances in parallel. So you can say from a list, or you can say a defined number of instances. So today I'm going for the list. When you go for the list, so you can say you can do it from a business data, or you can simply create a variable. So let me show you just by a variable. I choose here, so my variable is going to be a list. So my list, for example. How am I sure that it's going to return a list? It's because in here, so I have a data type. For example, it's going to be inside the list, there's going to be text. Or a boolean or date, whatever I want. So let's leave text. And the important thing is that I have checked is multiple. So it's really for saying, as it says, a collection of the defined data type. This way, I'm really sure that it's going to be, yes, just not just one object, but a list, but a collection, sorry, of objects that I can say it's a list, right? So I will open the script, and in here I will then define what's inside this collection. That in here it has it's saying that it's a list. So I can say yes, my list, and put, for example, some well, it can be like this. And return my list, right? This is what I'm returning. And so, for example, I can say that my list contains 1, 2, and 3, right? So 3 elements, sorry, 3 elements that I have defined. So I say, okay, let's save it and finish. So I will just put an end and save it. Let's just run it so you can see what it looks like. So I have a process where I have one task, which is a human task. So it's in here, and now I have started, right? So I'm going to instantiate my process. Great, it has started, and so I can see that indeed I have 3 times the task called etap 1. Okay, so let me just take them and yeah, let's say that we are going to execute it. Okay, so there's nothing left. Perfect. And so this is very simple. So again, this is because in this stage, I have a parallel multi-instantiation where I have defined a list. So it's now, it has a process variable, yes. And in this process variable that I have created, I have my script that goes in there. Of course, this is, I have hard coded. I'm just going to show you that if I go for 4 and 5, 4 and 5. So now I have 5 elements. It will, it's working, right? Because this is what I'm expecting. I have 5 elements on my list. So it's going to create 5 times my task called etap 1. See here. So I'm just going to start it. Start. And so you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the way it works. Okay, to just execute everything so it's good. Whoop. And I have nothing left. Great. I'm closing this. And this list, you can imagine that you can fetch it from somewhere else, for example. I mean, in here, it's up to you to play and initialize your list, your variable, which is a list. So yes, the values may come from a query, for example, or from somewhere else. So great. Hope this helps you, and see you next time.